You know, the big question anybody has, basically now that the show, the animated portion of the show in the franchise is over, is will we see any more animated uh, adaptions or continuations of Friendship is Magic? Well, we do know that soon down the line, just don't know honestly when, the MLP slash Hasbro YouTube page or channel is going to be uploading several shorts. And these shorts are going to pertain to the book, the little scrapbook of memories that Starlight, Glimmer, Spike, and the rest of the main 7, or main 8 if you will, give Twilight after her coronation. It's basically how they gather all the memories, or some of the best memories I should say, that they have of Twilight in their time with her. Now, we do know that's coming down the road. That's pretty much confirmed, somewhat confirmed, if not officially confirmed due to the leaks. We do know that if you watch the Decade of Pony special that aired before the primetime series finale, or the primetime broadcast of the series finale, we do know that there is a movie coming out around 2021, maybe sooner, later, we don't know. We do know that we have Holiday Unwrapped, which is Equestria Girls, the newest special, which is as I put it before, somewhat of a piecing together of separate story arcs that have a connection. Basically, they're like, kind of think along the lines of, I would say, Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas and Twice Upon a Christmas. They somewhat have a connecting story arc between these shorts. Like they all culminate in one moment towards the end. I'm not totally sure about that, but that's what I can assume. So we know that is there. Oh, that is coming this Saturday, actually. And again, of course, we know that IDW is going to be starting up or rebooting. Like I was saying, we do know that IDW is going to be rebooting or starting up a season 10 comic to continue the continuity based on the animated series. We do know that's happening. But the question is, will we get more animated MLP FIM goodness? My Little Pony Friendship is Magic goodness. Well, recently, Equestria Daily reported that a new little holiday short is coming up. And it's done by the same people that did Double Rainbow. It's not an official kind of animation based on Friendship is Magic, but the animation is very identical. Yeah, it may not be on par as to how the series progressed throughout, but for 4 years being in development and being in the making, if you will, it looks like it's going to pay off in a big way. Now, the holiday short or story that they got coming is called Days Gone By. Now, it's going to focus on Applejack and Apple Bloom. The friends are going to be involved. I'm thinking Grandpere and Granny Smith, of course, are going to be involved. So it's apparently, according to the trailer, it's going to be an emotional ride when they finally air this, or they debut this. So we know that's coming. But what about from the official source, like DHX, or as we saw at Rainbow Road Trip, Boulder Media? Are we going to get more with them? That's a good question. And my honest answer to that is yes, I think we will. Now, I'm not saying we will. Hear me out. I'm not saying we will, but something inside of me, or something tells me, I should say, that we're going to get more. We're going to get more animated goodness of Friendship is Magic between the finale and when the G5 movie or whatever the standalone movie is going to be in the next year or so. I know we're going to get something. It's just that they can't really tell us what we're going to get without spoiling it. I mean, did we have any idea that the holiday Christmas special we were going to get at the end of this year was going to be Equestria Girls related? No. We just assumed it might be Friendship is Magic related or connected. So there's that aspect of looking at the fact that if we get something from an animated perspective, like I said, if we get something from an animated perspective, it's going to be basically something that is done by Boulder Media, but we won't know about it until probably next year, like BabsCon or San Diego Comic-Con 2020, BabsCon and Beyond 2020. We probably won't know about if we're going to get any kind of special or any kind of animation continuation of Friendship is Magic until around that time frame. But again, I get this feeling, something just tells me that, yeah, we're going to get something, but we won't know until it's announced. Because, let's be honest, they can't just have us rely on the comics, the season 10 version of the comics, for Friendship is Magic continuity, especially from an animated perspective. So I got this feeling that we're going to get something else, at least in my opinion. And again, I could be wrong, but at least in my opinion, I believe we're going to get like one more animated special or something down the line based on Friendship is Magic. And I think it's going to take place, from a continuity standpoint, I think it'll take place between the coronation and the time skip. Like maybe this might be where we see Twilight evolve into her alicorn body. We don't know. A lot could happen. But I've got a feeling we will get more animated goodness. Not just with, like I said, the shorts that are planned for later on to air on the YouTube channel for Hasbro/MLP that take place between the ending of the end and, Twilight's coronation. I'm not just talking that, but I'm also talking possibly about something like along the lines of Rainbow Road Trip or so. I could see that occurring. I could see that happening. It's just that when and where is totally up in the air. But I do have a feeling that if we get anything, we won't hear an announcement to at least BabsCon and Beyond, or New York or San Diego Comic-Con next year. I look at BabsCon and Beyond, TrotCon, and San Diego Comic-Con 2020 as being the places where we will find out more about possibly one more animated adventure based on Friendship is Magic Generation 4. That's what I've got a feeling we're going to get. Because you can't tell me that Hasbro is just going to let us go a year or so without some kind of animated, addition to the Friendship is Magic portion of the current franchise. You can't tell me that they're not going to do that, because they won't. The only question is what it will be is totally up in the air. But yeah, I do see us getting one more down the line. And as far as animation G4 Friendship is Magic wise is concerned, even after that, if the upcoming Days Gone By Christmas short is any indication, then the fan base overall in general is pretty much got a tight seal on that, got a tight grip on that. to where whatever they feel could be adapted into animation down the line, story-wise or whatever, or made into animation from an original story, they're going to do it. They're going to do it. They'll put the heart and soul into it. So, to me, honestly, I don't think the animated portion of Friendship is Magic Generation 4 is done. I think we're still going to get, again, my opinion, I have a belief that we're going to get at least one more official animated adventure, courtesy of Boulder Media, around next year. Again, I could be wrong. I think the announcement, if there is one, will be done between BabsCon and Beyond, TrotCon, and San Diego Comic-Con 2020. And as far as the future after that, I think pretty much if Days Gone By is any indication, the future for animation for Friendship is Magic in this sense is going to be in good hands. It's going to keep going and just be kept alive for as long as it has to be. So, with that in mind, guys, what are your thoughts overall on what I had to say about my thoughts on the fact that the animated portion of Friendship is Magic is far from over from an official standpoint and a fan standpoint? What are your thoughts on what I had to say here? And what else do you think could be deserving of, let's say, an animated adaptation or told through animation? What do you think could be a good story to really work on towards that or with that? Let me know down below. Comment if you like. I got to get back in work now, and I'm sorry for the wind interrupting. But let me know what you guys will think down below. Comment if you like. And I'll talk to y'all later. And yes, this was uncut and unscripted and uncensored and on the fly. So take care. God bless. I'll talk to y'all later.